Namaste, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across the planet, around the world. My name is Greg Prescott from N5D.com, and you're tuned into this week's Virgo weekly tarot card reading for May 18th through the 24th by Allison James from psychicalley.net. And before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to check out N5D.net at our Quantum Tie-Dye. This is our latest shirt that we have there. I call it the water element, and it's just fantastic. It's spectacular.
Lovely.
The colors in it are just amazing. And I've got a lot more coming out tomorrow on May 18th. So if you're watching this tomorrow, they're already out. So check them out at n5d.net. We also have this is a new one. This is called the fire element. So they're there as well. And along with this one, this is a brand new one as well. So we have lots of new styles that are in, lots of sizes that are coming in as well. So check them out if you want to help support the channel. If you also would like to help support the channel, as you know, we are heavily shadow banned. Please consider joining us on our Patreon page. That's patreon.com/n5d. You can sign up for as little as $1.11 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. So with all that being said, I just want to remind you guys too to make sure that you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs when Allie's doing this, because they're all important to listen to. So if you're not sure of what your sun, moon, and rising signs are, obviously the sun sign is right now Virgo, right? So you guys already knew that, but make sure you know what your moon and rising are. There's a link below on Allie's website where you can find out what your moon and rising signs are. So without any further ado, I'm going to hand it off to the beautiful and lovely Allison James. Take it away, Allie.
Thank you, Mr. Prescott. So we're going to be doing Virgos this week for 18th to the 24th of May 2020. Okay, a typical Virgo is somebody who likes to plan ahead. They're usually planners. They'll be good in sales jobs where the harder they work, the more pay they get, because they like to get the job done, and they're always thinking about the next level up. Okay, so if they're in a job, they'll be thinking about the promotion. If they're doing any self-employed work, they're thinking about the next challenge that they're going to be doing. Okay, the next promotion, that sort of thing. So they are thinkers. They think ahead. Okay, so we're going to be doing now this week for Virgos. Okay. Starting off with Virgos, talking about new jobs, I can see something new here. So this is either promotion, extra responsibility within a job. It can be a new job, a new money venture. Okay, something that you're going to be doing, trying something different that is going to possibly earn you more money. You've got strong psychic energy here. I believe that we all have, and I truly believe that there is a level up going on with everybody, that everybody who is watching this, plus others around you, are going to be looking more of enlightened. It's like I mean, how many times, I was noticing this on Facebook today. I would say about 6 months ago, if somebody was saying, I'm not feeling very well, they wouldn't necessarily be saying, can you send me healing? Healing is now a word that is used all the time. People who have never, ever thought about being a healer are saying, I'm sending you healing. It's just known now. It's like, and that's just one of the signs that is saying that there's more coming. Does that make sense? So more and more people, the light is overtaking the darkness, and it's changing things. So keep going. That's all I've got to say. Just keep going, because we're doing good. There has been a feeling of somebody promising you things, then you're building your hopes up and then nothing happens. So this frustration that's around you, you're make sure that you don't pull that into your reality. So if somebody has let you down in the past, and they say they're going to do something nice for you, don't automatically think, oh, it's never going to happen. Think to yourself, well, if that happens, that'll be lovely. That's it. Don't think about anything else. Don't think that it's not going to happen, because whatever you concentrate on is going to get bigger. So you are the creator of your own destiny, your own life. Okay, so if you are somebody who always thinks the worst, then you're always going to get the worst. If you think positively, you're going to get positive majority of the time. It's not an ideal world, but at least you're going to give it the best possible energy, so it comes back at you. So it's entirely up to you. Okay, but isn't it worth kind of using the universal energy to work for you? So that's kind of the beginning of this week, in a general way. So now we're going to do financially the beginning of the week. Right, so financially, money is coming, but it seems to be hard to keep it. Now that could be because you are just on a spending spree and you need lots of things. It could be that bills are higher than you thought. There's something to do with kind of being clever with your money rather than it just falling through your fingers. So there's obviously something that we're needing to learn here. So think about that. To create more money, generate more money to you, would be the answer. But make sure that you don't earn an extra, I don't know, £100 a month, and then go and buy that new thing that's going to cost you £100 a month, because you're not going to feel any better off. So just have a think about it, okay, before you spend. Emotionally, the beginning of this week, okay, communication lines are good, okay, to do with your emotions, to do with love, everything is good. You are able to portray what it is that you're happy about, what it is that you're not happy about. Virgos, you need to be, all the time when you're saying something, you're thinking about how that is going to react later on, how other people are going to think about that in a conversation that person might be having about you. So I think Virgos can be very similar to Libra, don't you think? Because Libras dissect everything, Virgos do to a certain degree. But with the difference is that Virgos are, what can I get from this situation? Whereas Libras tend to be how they're thinking. Does that make sense? It's more of a thinking thing. But yeah, something is going on regarding communication, and it feels good. Okay, so you're able to get your point across quite well with people. So the middle of this week, big changes regarding people from the past. I'm not saying it's going to be easy at this time, because I feel there's things that, you know when you've said that's enough, I'm not going to put up with it, or I'm not going to have that person in my life, or never again. It's going to be tricky to say no, because I do feel this person coming back. There is something to do with legal matters, official matters, or getting justice, either for you or for the other person. Something to do with justice. So look out for karmic stuff going on in your life, Virgos. Something that might be out of your hands, but you just need to get through. It's not scary stuff. It's just a bit of drama, is what I'm seeing. Look and see if you can resolve this matter quickly. Sometimes a simple, I'm sorry, that's it, done. I'm sorry we lost communication. I'm sorry that this happened between us. You don't even have to say, I'm sorry for your part. I'm sorry that this happened between us, indicates that you're meeting them halfway. I just think there needs to be something. I'm definitely seeing some legal official documents coming up as well. You're going to be fired up financially. There seems to be something that you're going to be going for. that seems to be something very big. It's like the plan is unfolding, and it's unfolding quickly. When you've got a project that comes into your mind that you then start putting energy into, and it just starts to, everything fits into place. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, that then happens, and then this happens, and then this happens. Then you know that you're on the right track. If it's hard work, then maybe the idea needs to be put on the back burner for a little bit longer, maybe because there might need to be something else added to it, okay, before it actually works out the way that you want it to do with your emotions. A needy person will be around you around this time. I think I'm going back to what I just said, okay, regarding this emotional matter, something to do with your past. It could be a past situation rather than a person from your past, I'm just been told. So, you know, stuff from the past stirring up, something triggering it. That basically I do see that there will be an ending to it. Okay, I know that you might have thought there was an ending to it before, but there's obviously, maybe it was ended for you, but it wasn't for them. Okay, but definitely it will be by that time, around the middle of this week. So at the end of this week, I'm seeing decorating, moving boxes, changes in the home. This can be chaos, so it could be that you're having a massive sort out. It could be that there's DIY. It could be as extreme as moving. It depends on the certain person, the certain Virgo person. The Eight of Wands is all about travel. I'm seeing going fast. So this feels as if it's a motorway. If you're moving, I'm going to predict it's up a motorway, you know. And if you're around Herne Bay, UK, I'm not just talking about the Thanet Way. There's something more than that. It's like a new adventure. There's talk about a new adventure, that everything seems to be kind of moving forward. And I feel this is linked with the lockdown. Everything is moving forward. So maybe there's some better options for travel. I don't know what this is. I'm not picking up as in flights and everything. I'm picking up you're able to travel. People are, I don't know what I'm saying, but it's something to do with travel plans and changes, and better, something better, something to look forward to. Maybe there's an announcement about how things are going to be in the future. They're giving you a time maybe about things. Yeah. So this is the end of this week. Lots of study, learning and development. The education card is around you at the end of this week, Virgos. Looking into things, researching. Just feels as if there's a lot of money to be had by what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Big thumbs up from Spirit. If you're thinking about studying, then the answer to that is go for it. Okay, to do with your emotions, you're kind of hiding behind your brick wall at the moment. You're not ready for somebody to come waltzing back into your life and into your heart at this time. I feel that you're a little bit guarded, but that's okay as well, because sometimes we have to be. Sometimes it's just self-preservation. We just have to be careful until you feel safer and stronger. There you go.
So busy week ahead. I know that before we go on to that, what you got going on, Libras and Virgos do share some similar energies.
Yeah.
As
I never noticed that before. Just when I said that, I was like, oh, that's similar.
Especially if you're cusping, you know, if you're on the cusp of Virgo and Libra, which we'll be covering next. One of my favorite signs for some reason.
It's yours.
Anyway, yeah, you have a busy week ahead. Why don't you tell our Virgo viewers about your week ahead? They might be interested.
Yeah. So as you know, I've been doing free tuition. We might not, but I am on Psychic Alley 1-to-1 Facebook page. I usually do Tuesday nights doing tarot and Wednesday nights doing psychic development. but I'm not doing Tuesday night this week. I'm doing just Wednesday, but Wednesday will be linked with tarot. So we will be covering that with tarot cards. I will be introducing psychic counseling with that. So yeah, learning all about how you can use the tarot cards and certain tarot packs. It can be used for psychic counseling to help other people. That is 7:30 on a Wednesday night and Tuesday night, and that is 2:30 Eastern and 11:30 a.m. Pacific. And then, no, I'm not going to say about Thursday. Saturday, we did a workshop, psychic detective and remote viewing, and that's at that's £10 a class, that one, and that is at 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. and 6 a.m. start Eastern and 3 a.m. Pacific.
And pounds is about what, 12
$13,
yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and it's about $6 for the fight. And then Sunday night it's about $6, and that's with Elaine Thorpe. She's a trance medium, a brilliant trance medium. Her spirit guide, Jonathan Hunter, you'll be speaking directly to spirit. He will be able to tell you what it's like in heaven. You can actually ask him to call in somebody that you want as well. And I would say 90% of the time that's able to. So it's quite unique. So yeah, definitely look at that one. And that's again 7:30 in the evening for us, the UK, 2:30 in the afternoon for USA Eastern, and Pacific is 11:30 a.m. So yeah, that's what's going on. Oh, one-to-one. I'm doing one-to-one tuition now. If anybody would like just to do, some people don't want to learn in a group situation. They just want one-to-one. I can understand that. So I've developed 30-minute one or an hour one, depending on your preference, and you can basically choose from if you pay for it, then I will send all of the details of all the lessons that you could choose from.
All right, so I'm sure you bookmark all that stuff. You can find that information on Psychic Alley Psychic Alley 121 on Facebook. Be sure to check out Alley as well on psychicalley.net for a reading. Book it now while you can before she gets completely booked up. Also, stop by in5d.net for these killer shirts. Got lots of new ones coming out on the 18th of this particular one, the water element. Also got the new fire element and this new one on the end. Check those out. Check us out on, if you can, patreon.com. So on behalf of the beautiful, the lovely Allison Janes from psychicalley.net, I'm Greg from in5d. Sending you all infinite love and light. Namaste.
Thank you.